Hi guys, welcome to another week of daily videos. I'm sorry about the last week. If you are searching for the videos, there are none from the last week of June because I was unable to shoot them. But well, I'm here now, and thanks to Bob from the USA, I can deliver beating Zia actually. So there was a free tournament, Zia Invictable, as it is already, I think, the third one I played. All 3 times I have beaten Zia, and maybe this is why. One of the boards at the beginning. So let's have a look. What do we have here? So you start with 14 high card points, so it's a pretty simple opening of 1 heart, but obviously since you have 5-4 majors, there might be a difficult rebid if your partner responded to 1 no trump, or actually in this case 2 clubs, which is forcing to game. Because as Funbridge is actually using that any bid over 2 hearts is actually showing extras, so if you want to bid 2 spades, the description is already 16 plus. High card points 5-4. If you want to bid 2 no trumps, that's already 15-17. And if you would like to bid 3 clubs, that's the only bid which doesn't need to have extras, but for that we don't have a support. So you might have the only possible bid based on the description 2 hearts. But if you look at the hand, so you have 2 losers in spades, 2 losers in hearts, and 2 losers in clubs. And what I'm saying, once you have 6 losers, it's kind of equal on aces and queens. You have some extras. So the goal is, if actually your hand is good enough for a slam, if partner is having a strong hand with fit, or actually if he has a strong hand with clubs. I don't think that he will have spades, although he might have clubs and spades. So, I mean, you should search for the answer in the card play. So, if partner is short in hearts, how would he play spades or clubs? If he has the ace of hearts, he will actually having a doubleton in north or a singleton is a good asset, because the queen of hearts he will just ruff with his clubs or with his spades. The same story is actually if he has the heart fit. The same story is with the spade queen, or even with the club queen that you might discard it on the diamond honors, or the other way around. If partner has 5 clubs and a heart fit, you might discard the spades. So you need something like ace queen for making a slam, and a little bit of luck, and that's just 12 points. So, I mean, you should upgrade the hand and actually bid 2 spades on this one to show the distribution and to keep all the options actually open for a slam. In this board, partner supports us with 3 hearts to show like a strong hand, so 14 plus points with a heart fit. So, since we already decided that we have extra, we will just cube it and let partner to be responsible of this slam. Okay, so partner taking over, so we just tell him that we have 2 key cards without the queen, and for him that's enough to try for a slam. Okay, well, the first part is done, so we have to bid the slam. Now the second part might be sometimes much more difficult. So partner actually has 16 high card points, 3 aces, but the jacks, queen of spades, C is useful, and we got the club lead, which is perfect because now we don't need to guess the club position. Or do we? See, so we get the club to the 3 and a 6, so we win with the jack. So we don't have now a loser in clubs, we don't have a loser in diamonds, we still have actually a loser in spades, because we have to get rid of the 4th round, and it's not possible to rough that. unless spades are 3-3 and then we don't need to rough it. So actually there needs to be some play. Also, we need to guess the Queen of Hearts. And for playing the hearts right, you actually have to ask yourself an important question. Why did they lead a club, and why was it a club 2-3 and East played the 6? Well, the 2 of clubs is either a singleton, it's a 3 card, or it's a 5 card. If the 2 of clubs will be a singleton, I don't think that East will play the 6, although he might. That's true that then he will have Queen 10, 8, 7, 6, and he actually knows. But, well, I think that he will play a high card. If he thinks that this is a singleton or a lead from 3, he might play a higher card. So this seems like that West led from the 5 card and East might have a singleton. And based on that, you have to play the heart. Because if you lose the heart queen, you want the one who has the singleton to get into the trick, because then he cannot get a ruff. And based on that, I think East is more likely to have the singleton club. Otherwise, I shouldn't have that many problems, because either the spade split, club split, jack of spades drops, I can finesse the jack or I can play the squeeze. And see that playing the heart towards the jack loses to the queen. They return the diamond back, but now I can draw the trumps because I have the 9, even if they split badly. And see that it's good to watch the card signals from the beginning, because right now it might be the count which is important, because we have to decide if to play on spades 3-3, if to play the spade finesse, or if actually to play some kind of the squeeze. And now we know that West had 2 hearts and possibly 5 clubs. We'll probably get a signal in spades if we played them fast enough, but we already got some signal in diamonds. And as I told you before, Arjun signals in trumps also, but that's a so-called total signal, so he's showing either an odd shape hand or an even shape hand. And West actually shoved an even shape hand with playing the 7 of hearts first and then the 6 of hearts. So if we know that he has 5 clubs, 2 hearts, we have to test the spades, because either he has 4 spades and only doubleton diamond, or 4 diamonds and doubleton spade. Well, basically from our count that we have 7 spades and only 4 diamonds, it's much more likely that West is having 4 diamonds and only 2 spades. And we got it confirmed that East is having an even number of cards, because he played high-low. West played high-low to show an even number of count. But if we want to be sure, we can actually prepare kind of the double squeeze here, or show up squeeze. So you cash the clubs, we discard the diamonds, and now West, if he keeps the clubs, we don't need the club. And if East would have held 2 spades and the diamond honors, he will be squeezed already 1 trick before, and now he's actually kind of squeezed. So he discarded the diamond, and here we go, that we have a guaranteed spade finesse for making 6 hearts. And if you try to beat Zia, you need all the points, so see that bidding into 6 hearts, although it's the majority who reach 6 hearts, it's 85%. And if you manage to get the Queen of Hearts right, you will actually get even more, because for 6 hearts, okay, I will move myself. For 6 hearts plus 1 you will score 99%. But playing the finesse the other way around is actually very risky, because if that fails you will go down from 6 hearts, which will be well, not a terrible score actually at the end. See that people played for spades 3-3. There were a lot of people playing this tournament. 4,686. See that I scored totally 67%. Zia scored 66 and something, I think, or close to 66. And quite a lot of people went down actually, which is quite surprising. And quite a lot of people didn't reach the slam. So the next couple of boards will be from this tournament, so we will be dealing with the match points for a while. So stay tuned and be ready for the exclusive tournaments and the live stream on first day. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you didn't do so, and if you want to support these videos, let me know. Take care.